So today I'm going to show you how to take a open crown palm leaf hat and shape it for yourself. So these are different than any other hat because you actually use water to shape them. And so before I put these in water, I do a little bit of assessment on the hat. Basically the fit is one, and when you buy these, so this one is a Sunbody from the Sunbody company. They send you a conforming foam that you can put inside the band to make it fit. So before you get too far, definitely check the fit. And then what I also do is make sure all these tags are clipped off of there. So some of these you can actually just rip off. And then, you know, if there's something that's still there, you might need to use a pair of scissors. The other thing I will do too is there is stitching that holds a lot of this together. And if any of that's, you know, really glaring and sticking off of there, I might snip it so you can see that strand right there. Certainly be careful not to get too close and clip any of the straw, but that's what you'll do. So just like the other hats, it has a pretty good indicator of where the center is, which is on the very top here. There's basically a center weave. So what we're going to do first is get it wet. So what I like to do is take whatever band it has off, and if you want to put that band back on, that's great. I usually will switch them out. So we'll come over here to the sink and we'll get it wet. You can use lukewarm water, pretty hot water. I've seen people just dump these in creeks and get them real wet. In my opinion, it's a good idea to get it, really soaked. So we'll do that real quick. Okay, so you know it's a good time to take it out of the water when you can push on the hat and it stays there. Before it's wet enough, it'll just pop right back. So if you're kind of curious, you know, how much water is too much water, you really just let the hat tell you. If it'll stay in a spot where you've shaped it, then it's enough. So what I like to do first is decide what type of crown I'm going to put in there. This one I'm going to kind of do a modified Gus. So I'm going to just take the center and kind of push it down. Just like every other hat, I try to be pretty conservative because I can always, you know, go further down and do different things like that. So this, I'm just gonna push down equally. These definitely lend themselves to kind of more buckaroo style shaping. If you get a finer weave, you could do a little bit more intricate things with it, but these coarser palm leaves definitely lend themselves more to the kind of buckaroo style, more flat, more round and open. So I'll kind of just get a start on it. The cool thing about these is you basically get them kind of close to the way that you want them, and then you put them on and shape them in the mirror or other places like that. So I almost made a critical mistake, and I was shaping this backwards because I didn't look at the center back. So I put that part of the crown in the wrong spot. This is what tipped me off. This is a stitch seam, so I'm going to go do the same thing here. Common mistake you might do, so just watch out for that. That crown set again, double check. Yep, that's the back, and I'm kind of on the center. And then as far as the brim goes, a lot of people like to just put it on and go to a mirror and shape it. If you're going to put sides in this, you can use the same philosophy that we use for other hats, where you set your corners, tip it, okay, and get it started just so you know where it's at, and then go to your stomach and start to work it. This hat I'm going to keep a lot flatter. I'm actually going to kind of shape this pretty buckaroo style, almost like a fedora. So this one, I'm going to let the strength of the hat kind of shape itself. So I'll kind of start the front down and then work the back. And so it'll be definitely more of a fedora style. So what you want to do when you get to this point is definitely go to a mirror and start moving this around and shaping it. Obviously this doesn't necessarily look like anything specific, but you'll want to do that until this hat dries. It's a really good idea to wear it till it's almost dry. It's definitely going to have a curing time, so after a little while it'll be fine. But that is basically how you shape one of these. Get it wet, get it started, and then put it on your head and start wearing it around and move it until it starts to look the way you want it to look. So this is how you shape a palm leaf hat. If you like this video and want to see more videos just like this, please like and subscribe to the Startup Cowboy channel.